Hello, and a very warm welcome to the Astrology and Tarot card reading for 2024. The tarot card I have drawn is the Empress, and the Empress is about being the woman or the man, if you're male, you want to be, and about enjoying yourself, being rich, being that can also mean it can mean being pregnant, but also being creative. And yeah, the fish are supporting her. She's very fine. She's in a good environment, and she's happy and healthy, and that's what we're supposed to be too in 2024. Not necessarily pregnant, but happy and content and glad about our environment and about ourselves, and also be proud of yourself. In the astrology forecast, I'm going to talk about general themes, and then I'm going to say something to each sign of the zodiac, so stay tuned. The general theme is that mostly that Pluto is changing signs back and forth. Pluto is not on this chart back here because Pluto is now no longer considered a planet in astronomy, but in astrology Pluto is still very important. It's about transformation and change. In the order of the planets, he would be out here where the 4 is, and it's about change. Pluto is about change, about deep change, also about death and rebirth, and Pluto is going to change signs. By and large, Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008, and Pluto in Capricorn meant change in the world of work. That was the time when we all got, or most of us got, the opportunity to do home office, and there's been changes in the world of work, changes in institutions, and the changes from now on until 2044 will be changes in networks, changes in on the internet, probably in technology, because Pluto this year is going to move over into Aquarius. And he's gonna do it, I'm saying here, or it is gonna do it that way. And in January, that's also the most important thing for January. On January the 21st, Pluto will move into Aquarius. So it will be change in individuality, change in networks, and that kind of things. And then from the 2nd of September till the 19th of November, Pluto will be back in Capricorn, changes in institutions. And from the 19th of November onwards until 2044, Pluto will be in Aquarius. So that will be change in how we see our future, change in individuality, in modernity, in freedom, but also where Pluto is, there's also a big emphasis, so there will be an emphasis on freedom. All right, that's one of the big players who's changing signs. There's only one other who does that, and that's Jupiter. This one. Jupiter keeps the asteroids from hitting Earth. It's very important. And Jupiter is also about growth and about wealth. And the planet of growth and wealth right now at the beginning of 2024 is in Taurus. And Jupiter in Taurus means wealth and growth through relaxation, through savoring things, and also through holding on tight to something, like, if you know the tarot, like the 4 of coins, the 4 of pentacles, holding on to things. That's where Jupiter and riches is right now, and that's gonna change in May. On the 28th of May, Jupiter will get into Gemini, and then it will be riches via communication, growth via taking things lightly, because that's what Gemini is all about. All right. As for the personal planets, at the very beginning of 2024, Mercury will still be in retrograde, but on the 1st of January that will change into going direct. Mercury will also be retrograde in April, August, and December. Of course, you can also look that up easily, Mercury retrograde 2024, and you'll get the exact dates. All right. Venus, the planet of love and what's dear to us, is going to go direct all year. So there's not so much concern with the past and not so much concern with our inner world. It's more in the outer world, because Venus is always going direct. And Mars, the third personal planet, is going to go retrograde only in December, but until February 2025. So the next turn of the year, the beginning of 2025, Mars will be retrograde, whereas at this time of at the beginning of 2024, Mercury is retrograde. So the year 2024 is a bit colored by Mercury retrograde. That means by new communication, taking care of communication, be extra careful with what you say and what you write, and that kind of things. Whereas 2024, you may have to be more careful with what you do, how you act, how you're spontaneous. That's not until next year. This year, it's more about being a little bit careful about communication. All right, now I've wrote something about, which I'm going to tell you, about each sign of the zodiac, as I've promised, starting with Aries. Aries, your ruler, Mars, is in Sagittarius at the beginning of 2024. I'm always talking about the beginning now, about the shift from 2023 to 2024. So yours is in Sagittarius, and that means you can go for growth, you can widen your horizons, and if you'd like to, you can also take care of higher education and or travel wide and far. About Taurus, your ruler is also in Sagittarius, and I think to you that means a lot of enjoyment, a lot of physical enjoyment, like good food and whatever else counts as savoring things. That's for you in 2024. As for Gemini, your ruler is also in Sagittarius, but it's going retrograde. So what you can do in 2024 is being more open and seeing different side of things. Like I'm getting the image of such facets, like when it's a bit distorted, but you can see more, and it's fun. So you can, I think as a Gemini, you like to learn, and 2024 is good for learning something new, or even for learning a lot of things. Cancer, that's also me. Your ruler is in Virgo, and that means you can take small steps, you can be analytical, and you can bring more order into your life, maybe also your physical surroundings. As for Leo, your ruler at the turn of years is always in Capricorn, because it's the season of Capricorn. The sun is in Capricorn, of course. And for you, that means you can shine your light. You want to shine your light, probably. You want to be loved. And for doing so, it's a good idea to find some institutions, to find some structures in the outside world, like also having appointments with people, and then you'll be able to shine your light. As for Virgo, your ruler is in Sagittarius and in retrograde, and that can help you to discover yourself, because retrograde is always about the self, about you and also about your past. You can also discover more about your past and really find your inner center because it's like inward looking. It's going to be an inward looking year for Virgos. Libra, your ruler is Venus, and Venus is in Sagittarius. That means you can go wide and far. You can open your heart. As a Libra, you're probably interested in other people. And so this year you can really open up your heart to the people to love and you love, and to your partner, to your counterpart, to the people who mirror you. Okay, next one. If you're a Scorpio, your ruler will be now in Capricorn. Pluto is now in Capricorn, but it's going to change next year. Pluto at this time of year will be in as I've said, Aquarius. And now with Pluto in Capricorn, you can take extra care of looking at structures and how you like the structures in your life, how you like your appointments, how your days are organized, how your week is organized, how you think about your work. And you can really, as a Scorpio, probably like to look behind the scenes to figure out what's hidden. And you can now do that in the world of work, and also about honor, about your own honor and other people's honor, and about responsibility. That's the topics you can look at, especially in 2024. Sagittarius, your ruler is Jupiter, and it's still in Taurus. So that means a lot of savoring for you, lots of also perhaps taking a little smaller steps than you'd like to, but also being with yourself, liking yourself, be aware how worthy you are, and find out that you can enjoy also the little things. Next year it will be more about communication. This year is more about savoring and enjoying yourself. As for Capricorn, your ruler is in Pisces for a long time, and that means a lot of spirituality for you, and also trust. Try to trust the process, trust the place you're in, and that will help you have a very good time. As for Aquarius, your ruler is Uranus, and it's going retrograde in Taurus. And that means you can discover your inner beauty, your inner worth, your inner beauty, your inner self, and really learn to love yourself this year. And last but not least, Pisces, your ruler is in your own sign, that's Neptune. And here we are, Neptune. And what I have to say to you is that you can really be yourself and discover what's out for you. Just enjoy life and be open, as you probably already are open. Thanks for watching. I'm going to do a forecast for January 2. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. If you'd like to give me a thumbs up, feel welcome, and also try to be self-confident in 2024. Have a great time and talk to you soonish.